Okay, and okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. All right, let's continue. Question from Kong, first of all. No question? Okay, go ahead, please.
尤其做图的，不要净化东西呀，留着坏了，坏了吃。
Especially people who work in the kitchen, you shouldn't always save the good food and serve the spoiled food to others.
很容易生病，一生病不会休息。
It is very easy to get sick when eating spoiled food. Once people get sick, then they can't cultivate anymore.
我们那些个去读书或者做工的，也必须要令他们吃饱，不要说啊，贪心这么大。
Those who study or work, you must give them enough to eat. Don't say you're greedy.
这种的说话不是由这个做饭的人说。做饭的人不能向人说你这么大贪心，你吃的太多了。
The cook can't say such things. The cook can't tell others that their greedy mind is too big or they eat too much.
那个普贤菩萨也做过饭，也做过菜，他身上带着这个很多的瓶子。
The universal worthy Bodhisattva also cooked food before. He carried lots of bottles with him.
这个做的这个有很多的这个这个袋，纸袋里头一个袋里头放一个瓶。
He made many pockets, and inside each pocket, he put a bottle inside each pocket.
这个袋里头一个袋。
这个瓶子里头装的什么呢？有的就装的盐，有的就装的油，有的装的胡椒。
What did he put inside the bottles? Some had salt, some had oil, some had pepper.
有的装着胡椒。
有的装的甜的东西，糖；有的装的醋，酸甜苦辣咸这五味它带满它这个身上。
Some had sweet stuff, sugar. Some had vinegar, sour, sweet, bitter, spicy, and salty. All these 5 flavors, he carried them all with him.
等到人吃饭的时候，这个欢喜吃甜的，他就给他一点糖；那个
During mealtime, if this one likes to eat sweet stuff, he would give him some sugar.
就给他一点糖。
欢喜吃酸的，他给他一点醋，给他一点
That one likes to eat sour stuff. He would give him some vinegar. Give him some vinegar.
那个欢喜吃苦的，他就给他一点苦的吃。
The other one likes to eat bitter stuff. He would give him something bitter.
这个欢喜吃辣的，他给他辣的吃。那么这样子，这个人呢，还说这个做饭的不好。
The other one likes to eat spicy stuff. He would give him something spicy. Even like that, people still complained that the cook
这个人
was
呢还
not
说这
good.
个饭做饭的不好。
所以说普贤菩萨行菩萨道，很难满众生用。
So, when Universal
这个
Worthy
所以说
Bodhisattva was
普贤
practicing
菩
the
萨行菩
Bodhisattva
萨
way,
道，
it
还
was
难
still
满众
difficult
生愿。
for him to satisfy living beings' wishes.
众生这个愿不容易嘛，所以行菩萨道的人呢也很难行的。
Living beings' wishes are very
众
difficult
生
to
这个愿呢
satisfy.
不容易满，
Hence, the
所以行
Bodhisattva
菩萨
way
道的人
is
呢
also
也很
very
难行。
difficult to practice.
但是你不能故意让这个人呢是坏人，所以呢。
But you can't
但是你
deliberately
不能
make
故意
this
叫
person
这个人呢是个坏人。
because he or
所以
she
呢
is a bad person.
Okay. Let's see. The master says that people should get enough to eat, whether they're working or not, or
得到足够的吃
studying
的。
or not. I feel that people should get plenty to eat. Let them decide how much they want to eat, and that's why it's going to be difficult for us because there will always be extra food that cannot be eaten. And so I remember that at the Avatamsaka's monastery in Calgary, we used to eat, we used to cook a lot on weekends, and then on the weekdays, we basically eat reheated food every day. Until Friday, then a team of person would come and cook us some food. Okay, they rotate, would take turn cooking some food for us on Fridays. But from Monday to Thursday, we used to eat reheated food. Okay, however, it's still a lot in a freezer, so there's no way to take care of this, and it's gonna get spoiled if you don't freeze them. You freeze them, you might lose some flavors, but it's okay. For during the week, we didn't mind because we practice the austere way. We ate in order to be full, not for flavors, supposedly. Okay. And I found out when I came here, when Eugene and those people cooking at Lu Mountain Temple, they made this practice to give away food on the weekends. You know, they bag the food, the extra food that was not consumed, and pass them on to people to take home. And it seemed to work very well. Okay. Yes, 8.
Alex asks, I have a question about gifts. I was thinking about what I have to give to the Buddha, and it feels like everything I have to give is impure and meaningless, especially compared to the Buddha. How do I make sure my gifts are of good quality and worthy of the Buddha?
Who asked?
Alex.
Oh.
Or Alex.
I thought is the Catholic. Just kidding. So you're feeling better?
Yes, Master.
I see. Just like that.
And especially the ginger sock also helped too.
The ginger helped too. Oh yeah, they had a ginger party. I saw the pictures and the videos. Did you, young lady in the back, did do the ginger party too? Or we love parties during the Qi. Don't tell people that, especially Malcolm. He has this view of us, you know, like we're perfect, pure cultivators. Yes. Number 2, you did?
Yeah.
You participated in the party?
Yes.
Ginger.
I was lucky.
You were lucky. And they weren't planning on inviting you at all. But you, okay.
I crashed the party.
You crashed the party. So how many more days now for you until the 27th?
Tomorrow is my last day.
And you're going to continue or you're going to stop?
I'm going to stop.
断食还是
It's
今
a
日
good
最后一天？
idea, unless you want to go a little bit further.
No, I have to go get back to work.
Yes, okay, stop. All right, good for you. I saw the video of and the photos of the ginger
我看到了
party.
那个照片和视频，那个姜 party 的照片。
Suffering. This is not good advertisement for our Chanchi at all.
应该是
like
在受
Mary Jo is just so happy.
开心。
And
所有人都很开心。
all ears, just smiling, or ear to ear, that's too much. Do not post those things online, okay, please.
师父说不要把这些照片发到网上。
Where were we? Oh, okay. The food. So how do you offer the Buddha so that it's worthy?
回到那个问题，怎么样？
He's so discriminating, isn't he? This guy, every single question is based on a discriminating mind.
非常分别心，
非常重。 How do I make it worthy of the Buddha? You see that?
我怎么样
See the
才能够
Relax,
配得上
man.
佛？
I mean, Alex, give whatever you can give.
师父说你
You know,
供养
whatever is in your
问你什么
hands,
能够
whatever you have
可以
available,
供养的东
give.
西。
And you don't necessarily have to give to the Buddha. Give to the people next to you. Give them like a
甚至
universal worthy
不一定要
Bodhisattva.
供
You
养
give
给
salt. You give vinegar.
给你身边
You
的
put some all those things available
就
right
像那个
there.
普贤
When
菩
people
萨，
ask, say, "Oh, you want some vinegar? Here you go."
他把
Okay.
那个调料放在兜里，
Give,
有
take
其
it
他人问他就
easy.
说你要不要点
Just
醋啊？
give and give and give. Don't
只要供养
discriminate so much. You need to
只要
give and
给
maximize
给
the giving.
给
That is
不要
sickness.
有那么大的分别心。
In Buddhism, we give because
些
we
很
have
重
a
是一种
chance to
病。
give. We don't discriminate.
佛教里面
Okay.
只要有机会布施就布施，
We
并
give.
不分别。
We give what's we have best. We don't give, for example, we have good food
供养
and
我们
spoiled food. And the
觉
master
得好东
says,
西，
don't save the good food and serve the spoiled food to others. That's not giving.
师父说的，不要
Give
把好
is
东西
that
留下
look
来，
at the
把不
tools,
好的东
okay,
西
it's good food. Please enjoy
给
the
其
good
他人。
food. The spoiled food, we don't know what to do with it, but we're not going to give it to you. That's giving. It's that simple. Okay? Meaning when we give the best you have.
我们要供养的时候，就供养我们的最好的东西。
The best. You have lots of money. Give lots of money. You have lots of houses.
如果你有很多钱，就给很多钱；如果你有很多房子，
You know where I'm
就给
going?
很多房子。
Okay? But as far as food goes, do not give spoiled food to others. In particular, I don't feel it's right, personally, that people would serve me good food and serve you bad food.
我觉得把好的食物留给自己，把不好的食物给你是不对的。
The lay people cannot tell. Okay?
就像 那个，
so good. Next piece.
比如说像泡菜，不应该把好给出家人，不好的给在家人。
So that we, listen, you do that, you actually are fooling people. It's a mind that fools people.
如果我们这样做的话，我们是一种对人的一种欺骗。
You should not make pretends and in particular discriminate. Make sure master has.
我们应该真实，不应该期望，就是说把
Okay, instead of serving them good food. Okay, even the Catholics, he said, and the Catholics' teaching is that. What is it?
像天主教徒
Undo to others what you don't want others to undo to you, something like that. What happened to Daniel?
他们有一句話就是說，你不想要別人做給你做事情，不要去給別人做。
It's very wise Catholic teaching right there.
Daniel 那個天主教徒呢？你師父問他在不在
？Share with us.
I think he says, "Do not do to
Daniel
others
說
what you want to be do to you," something like that.
He's even worse than me.
對不起，我沒聽
And he
清。
calls himself Catholic. Oh my God.
Daniel 的回答
Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. The saying is, "Do unto others as you would have others do unto you."
Sounds
P
right.
的補
Is
充
that
說
right? Is that what you wanted to
是
say? That both of you
你希望
understand
別人怎麼樣對待你，你就怎樣對待別人。
Okay. Do unto others what you want others to do unto you. Excellent. Yes, Wang.
師父說很好
Master,。wasn't that Confucianism though?
No, that's
有一個
not.
觀眾說，
I learned it from a church.
這是不是孔
I
夫
went
子
to
的
church
教
and
導？
that's why I
師
heard,
父
"Oh,
說我
this
在
is how
教堂
it
裡
is."
面聽說過這個。
Besides the choir, I love the church choirs. I hate the
師父說我很
neon
喜歡
choirs. I mean, their
教堂
their
的
music
安
is
魂曲。
horrible compared to the choirs at the churches. Never been impressed with the Buddhist music.
佛教徒的
So,
音樂，
you
師
see,
父說沒有那麼讓
you-
人印象深刻。
You should not serve spoiled food to others. And if it's spoiled food, throw it away. So what?
說師父說，如果食物壞掉就扔掉，不要
cause problems
給
to others. That's
不要
cause
給大家
problems
吃。
to ourselves. If you throw away the spoiled food, yes, we are wasting, but it's our karmas. Okay? It's a lot less than for you to serve spoiled food to others, because you're insulting them, and you
把
creating ill feelings towards the temple.
把壞的東西、
Alright.
壞的食物給別人，是對人家一種侮辱，而且對寺廟的形象也不好。
You get sick when you eat spoiled food. Master Shenhua is known for eating spoiled food and not get sick. And I would tell you, I would share with you his trick. I mean, the trick of his disciples who
有上
also
人说
followed him, imitated him, and ate spoiled food and would not get sick. They're very proud of it. Will you
說能
talk
夠
about it?
修好人能夠吃那
He has a
個
friend.
壞的東西，也不會
And they
拉肚子。
would go
然後師父說他的弟子們也非常為此非常驕傲。
pilgrimages together. They're both disciples of Master Shenhua, my generation. And she specializes in eating spoiled food.
有一個
She
修好上
loves
的
to
弟
eat
子，他
spoiled food in front
非
of
常擅
everyone.
長
They
吃
say,
壞的食物。
I'm just like Master Shenhua. I eat spoiled food, I'm not getting sick.
他說，
Whereas when
因為我是
Yin
修好
tried
上
to
的
eat the
弟子，
spoiled food, she got sick.
我
She
吃
got diarrhea. And you know what is the
壞的東
secret?
西也
I
不會
don't know for sure,
拉肚
but
子。
my guess is that woman there prayed to Master Shenhua. I said, Master Shenhua, I'm imitating your way, so please help me.
师傅說，這個秘訣可能是這個女士向宣化上人祈禱說：“宣化上人，我學習你的方法，請讓我吃壞劣質食物、吃壞東西的時候也不會拉肚子。”
Yes, 8.
Master, isn't that cheating?
Cheating?
They pray to Master Shenhua instead of doing it for themselves.
I don't know. I'm not going to judge them or comment on that. Yes, 4.
Master, I've noticed that since there have been staff shortages in restaurants and shipping and delivery issues, that restaurants are now using old stock and they're not replenishing their food. And twice in the past couple of months, I got a stomach bug from eating out. I think that's going to be a problem for people.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's bound to happen. They have a hard time getting resupplied, and plus the prices are outrageous. Everything is basically double. I talked to one of my disciples, and he says, a big canister of oil. He uses a lot of oil. Okay, in his business, used to cost like $29. It's now $100.
以前是$29，现在是100块钱。所有东西都在涨价，是不是？
And you raise prices. People say, I can't afford it because I don't have a job. I have a hard time.
怎么样才能够？现在很难谋生，大家很多人没有工作，所以大家生活很不容易。
Well, if you eat out, make sure that you try reciting Master Shenhua's name and see what happens.
师父说，那你就试着念，希望上人的名字，他能帮助你。
Master Jen said, Malcolm is right about saying from Confucius. They say,
有一个韩国的问题是说，怎么样忏悔？
Okay. Okay.
And Chu Hongshao say the same thing.
So it's from Confucius. Is Confucius teaching that the Catholics stole from us? They really have no integrity. No wonder their own kind don't even remember. Okay, thank you. So it's Confucian teaching. All right, it's from us Asians. Asians are pretty good, I must say. Yes, go ahead, Kong.
对不起，刚才走开1分钟。有个人评论说“己所不欲，勿施于人”是那个孔夫子的评论。
I should put more emphasis on taste and flavor or healthy food.
现在这个重新说一遍韩国这个问题是说，供养给佛的食物是。
Like soy sauce and oil，
注重那个食物的味道吗？
What do you think? You understand the question? Let me reinterpret it for you.
师父说，我把问题重新
She
解释
says
一
when you
下。
offer food to the Buddha on the altar,
如果你
okay,
对
should we offer food that is healthy, lean and healthy? Okay.
供养佛食物的时候，我们应该供养
tasty,
健康，还是那种比较健康的食物，还是比较美味的，像油味道比较重一点、油比较多的食物。
You know that, right? Beef stroganoff has evaporated alcohol. You can taste it, can't you? It's fantastic. I mean,
像有些食物里面是有那个放了酒的。很美味，师父说。
So, should we offer the Buddha beef stroganoff, tasty beef stroganoff, or should we offer him, like boiled food or healthy stuff? Huh? Good question.
美味的带酒的味的食物，还是
Good. It has a lot of problems.
健康的食物，这是个很好的问题。
What do you think?
你们认为呢？
How do you feel about it? You offer food to the Buddha, okay?
你们感觉应该怎么样？
What do you do? Offer him lean and healthy food, or offer him
活的时候你会怎么做呢？
greasy donuts. Is that what you said in Korean? Donuts, yeah, there you go. Yes,
甜甜
one.
圈。
Master, I'd say offer healthy food because when I was at Jewel Conk, we had some of the best apples I've had in my life, and it was from XK's. I think it was from XK, and we offered that to the Buddha. And that was nice.
So you for healthy food.
寺庙的时候，我觉得应该供养健康食物。
Anyone
在韩
else
国
has
寺
a
庙时
different
候
opinion?
吃到一个非常美味的健康食物。
Derek said, I would offer food that's tasty because Buddha is so high level, doesn't have worldly body with
第二个
all
评论
our
说，我们应该
ailments.
把美味的食物给
Buddha has what?
佛的
Buddha is so high
供
level,
非常高
doesn't have worldly body with all
没有
our ailment.
世间的身体，所以他
Our ailments.
AILMENT. Ailments.
会有身体
Where
不
did
会
you
有
go to
问题。
school? Yes, 4.
I would think it's important to offer the Buddha the purest food possible in its
Purest food.
purest form.
就是说，
Okay, purest food possible. This is a purity person.
最纯净的食物。
All right. And number 6.
另外一位
I guess I'm not very pure.
一直说，
I would probably
我可能不是很
want
Beef
to.
stroganoff for you.
Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. And I love that special touch of evaporated thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Secret sauce.
I picked it up. Yeah, I picked it up immediately. Said, "Oh, wow, this is cool." I didn't
Secret
know about
sauce.
this. I forgot about that thing when I asked for it.
But it isn't what you think.
It isn't?
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, darn good, I would might say.
Thought you'd like that.
Yeah. So what
Figured
is
it
the
out.
secret sauce again? What is the secret?
在讨
I
论那
can't
个
tell you, but it
是不
is
是一个
It's beer.
非常好吃的一种
completely fine.
It's
一
beer.
种食物
No,。
You know? Darn it.
but it's really good. I have to admit.
Yeah, it
美味
tastes just like the real deal.
师傅说，吃
I'm
上
glad
去
you liked it,
太棒
Master.
了。
I did a lot of research. I would offer the Buddha the best food that I could cook.
Best food you could
我
cook
会
because
供养给佛，我能够
It's the best that I can offer.
煮出来的
best you
最
can
好
offer.
的
All right.
食物，因为这
Very
是
good.
我
8.
能够做到的。我能供
There's
养
several
最好的
comments and
东
a
西。
question.
Yes. Go ahead.
Didn't I said as long as the food is offered with sincerity and gratitude, then the Buddha will be happy.
只要
Buddha
是
will be
供养
happy.
是非常
Yes.
一个虔诚
What
的心
else?
来供养，佛就会非常高兴。
Jesus said in the Bible, Matthew 7:12, so in everything do to others that you would have them do to you, for this sums up the law and the
他在
prophets.
The law of what?
The law and the prophets.
The
在那
law and the prophet.
Prophets.
那个圣经里面有那个 Matthew 那个
The law and what?
里面有
Prophets.
前面提到的，
Prophets.
你给别人，你想要别人给你。
Okay. Okay. What else?
Jane asks, can Catholic Daniel please share his fasting experience?
别人说能不能那个天主教
Did
代
you
表
cheat?
分享
That's
一下
what
他
she
的
wants to
断
know.
食的经验？
I don't know what to say.
You
别人
cheated.
又说
It was very difficult.
我不知道该怎么
Did you
说，
cheat?
非常
No.
难。是不是说你有
Are
没
you not
有
lying?
作弊？
Well, I drank a little more water today, but that's it.
You did what?
I drank a little more water today.
别人又说我
Oh, that's
今
cheating.
天喝了多了，稍微喝多了一点水。
Okay.
Thirsty, huh? It's tough, isn't it? Hey, the last time you
很
tried
渴
like
是
2
不是？
days and then you bailed out, right? I mean, it's tough.
是不是说上次3
No,
天
the
你
3 days.
就
I just
被
wanted to do
被除
3
了？
days. It was my goal.
I see. All right, now it's 5 days.
这次是5天，
No, today 7.
今天是7 天。
You
丹就说，
doubled?
师傅
Yeah.
说，哇，你
That's
翻
very
倍了，
Buddhist.
哇，这非常像佛教徒做的事情。
Very brave of you. You see? See? It's very good.
非常勇敢，师傅说。
I'm very glad to hear you took the hard route because
师傅说，我非常高兴你选择一条比较艰难的路，
in order to
因为
endure
需要
the
很多
hardship
的毅力来忍受这个痛苦和困难和饥饿。
and in particular the tiredness, right? You have no energy whatsoever.
特别是非常的累，你断食的时候完全没有能量。
How it's like. So, congratulations.
我知道这种感觉，恭喜你。师傅说：“你不要再断食2天吗？”
Anyone else? Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. I have a follow-up question
又有
to
一个评论。
offering food to the Buddhas.
Yes.
Costco makes these Himalayan salt potato chips, and
记得说 Costco 有这种非常多盐的一种炸薯片。
That's kettle chip brand. I'm one of the experts.
那个 kettle chip 那个牌子，非常多的盐。是不是我是薯片的专家？
Potato chips.
但是可能中印法师比我更加是专家。
And I've noticed that at times a bag of these Costco Himalayan salt potato chips will be offered to the Buddha downstairs here.
记得说，有的时候我注意到这个薯片会被人用来放在佛堂上供佛。
My question is,
我的问题
how do I
是。
know when the Buddha is done with the potato chips and if he is willing to share?
我怎么知道什么时候佛吃完了这个薯片，然后可以分享给我们吃呢？师傅说，这真是太美国了，一个亚洲人才不会问这种问题，只有美国人才会担心。我怎么知道我可以吃？什么时候可以吃呢？如果我拿起来的时候，佛说不要，不可以，我把你的手打掉。师傅说不用担心。这个问题很好，谁知道这个问题的答案
？It's ridiculous, but it's a good question. Yes? What's the answer? The moment you offer up to the Buddha, okay, and you go like this,
师父说
okay, and you put on the altar, okay, and the moment it touches the altar,
供养给佛的那个当下，就是你把手抬起来，然后把食物放到那个佛堂上的时候，那个当下，那就已经被供养，就已经被接受了。说。佛吃的非常快，不像我们一样。你记住，他是佛。
Buddha would have inhaled the Costco chips immediately, so you can eat them right after you offered.
That's right. He doesn't actually inhale it. Okay, he actually eats it and swallows. He's very fast.
我吃的非常快，就吃了。
Yes.
Master, do we need to open the bag of potato chip before offering?
Preferably, you should open the potato chips, but that's what the Asians teach us. They say that when you offer to the Buddhas, you need to open the bag. Like that, for example, you offer peanut butter.
有人问这个
you need to open
食物是不是需要被打开？
Okay, whatever you
师
need
傅
to
说，那个亚洲的习惯是要打开的。
some cookies,
你要比如说给佛吃一些。 饼干，你要把那些袋子口打开。这是我以前在庙里面被教导的。
Okay, and I happen to disagree.
但是呢，我却不同意这个说法。
Asians is that we should offer things that open, don't enclose them.
亚洲的习惯是说，要把供养的东西的那个包装打开，这好像就认为佛不能够通过那个包装和瓶子来打开。师父说， 佛，
So you don't need to
他
open
们真的
them.
不
Besides,
懂
when you
佛，
open them,
我可以
you
把
have to eat them right
薯
away.
片和袋子一起吃掉。
So to me, I ignore that rule. I don't care what the Asians say,
所以
what
对
the
我来
Chinese
说，
say.
我 不
I
管
don't
这个
open
规
it
矩，
because it doesn't make sense. Okay?
这对我来说不合理。
Yes, 8.
Master Pingteng Jingjing asked, Master, why giving spoiled food still constitute great merit? As in the example, the disciple of Buddha requested the spoiled food from the poor lady who then died and reborn to the heaven.
Requested spoiled food?
The disciple of the Buddha requested the spoiled food. It was one of the story Mahakasyapa did to one of the old ladies.
有一个问题是摩诃迦摄尊者，
Which story is that?
不是很清楚，但是关于为什么佛要求要有一个坏了的食物给佛。
Her karmic retribution, she only have spoiled food, and he
因
wanted
为有
to
一个
cross over her. So
女士，她
he
只有
asked her
坏
for
的食
the
物，
spoiled food that she has. And then after she offered that, and then she reborn to the heaven.
但
So
是
what's so great
因
about
为
going to the heavens?
要那个要救度她，所以就问她要这个腐败的食物。然后她供养完这个食物后，这位女士就往生到那个天国去了。是说，往生到天上有什么好的？
What's so great to go to the heavens is because you get to meet God and be in heaven with the angels and the archangels.
天主教徒丹尼尔说，去天上的好处是你可以跟神和天使在一起，
for eternity.
永远在一起。
And you be with God and with everything, with the saints and.
No comment.
师父说，我没有评论。
Don't want to burst your bubbles.
不想把你的泡泡给打破。
So why did that woman who offered spoiled food to Mahakasyapa still got merit and virtue? And
为什么这个女士把坏的食物供养给摩诃迦摄尊者，然后还能够有足够的福报去升到天上？是不是说，因为那是因为你给供养你有的东西，管你有什么的有功？
If you have wisdom, you don't discriminate.
如果摩诃迦摄尊者说这个食物是不好的，就不要，那他就没有智慧。如果你有智慧，你不会有分别。
Then you have to accept it. It doesn't mean did the story say Mahakasyapa
供养你
ate the
什
food?
么，你就会接受。
He accepted the food. Did he eat it?
I don't know if he ate it or not.
并不代表你一定会吃那个。故事有没有说摩诃迦摄尊者有没有吃这个食物？师父说，
Just because we accept the food doesn't mean we have to eat it.
尽管接受了这个食物，并不代表你一定要吃它。
What are you talking about?
只是，毕竟这是坏掉的食物啊。
Okay, so anyway, Master Sheha would eat the spoiled food. If, for example, if you feel like you cannot handle spoiled food, you don't need to eat it. But if they offer it to you with sincerity, you accept it.
如果你觉得你不能够吃，你吃坏东西会生病，你就不要吃它。但是如果别人有虔诚的心来供养给你，要接受。
You don't need to take it. But if they're sincere, they do it
如果别人是有一种不尊敬的心来给你的话，那你不需要接受。但是如果别人是诚心的供养，那你一定要接受。
Okay, you can complain later to the Buddha. Yes, 8.
Pingteng Jingjing said he ate it. He requested from her.
So he ate it.
That's according to Pingteng Jingjing.
Okay. I believe that because he can eat it and will not get in trouble.
说有人说他摩诃迦摄尊者的确吃了这个食物，是不是？我相信他。
It's not a big deal for him. All right.
有可能因为他可以，他不会生病，吃这个不好的食物不会生病。
So still the question that's still unresolved is what should you offer
师父说，这个问题还是没有解决。前面提到的，你到底应该给健康还是不健康，还是好吃的，还是说甚至有含有酒精的食物给佛
？What should you offer? Yes, Catholic.
I have a quick question.
Are you eating tonight?
I'm hoping to.
You're hoping to. How long you have to wait for the seventh day?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
师父又说：“你今天会吃吗？断食结束以后会吃吗？到10点钟结束。”
So doesn't the food?
Why? What do you have craving for?
师父问你很馋什么食物
？Yes, go ahead.
For I forget what I was going to say. Yeah, for like when you offer to the Buddha, don't you have to then the monks have to eat it later on? So it's better to offer healthy foods, maybe. That's my opinion.
All right. Okay.
但你说你供养给佛食物的时候，你之后不是还要把它吃掉吗？所以你应该供养一些健康的食物。
In our sangha, we also have novices.
师父说。
So what happens is that when you offer things to us, it goes by seniority. So when we sit, there's a hierarchy. So when you offer things to us, okay, or when you go in arms and bowls rounds, there's more senior person goes first. The next one, the next one, the next one. Okay. So that's why typically in our Mahayana style, we sit there and you offer things to us, and so the most senior person gets to select first.
就像我们在圣堂吃饭也是等级高的人才能够先挑选食物，然后再传给下面的人。所以呢，那个不太好吃的东西，没有人想要的，就传到最下面给那个等级比较低的人。
If you will, yes, 8.
Master Nancy Nyungwing asks, should we eat foods we had offered to ghosts? It said monks and nuns don't eat the food already offered to ghosts.
Some monks and nuns do not like to eat food that's offered to ghosts. For example, behind me, we are doing the offerings for rebirth, meaning that it's for the ghosts, basically.
像我们后面有，师父说，像我们后面的佛台上有一些给鬼魂的食物。
is consumed by ghosts, and that's why many monks and nuns prefer not to eat it, and that's quite commonplace.
很多的那个出家人不想吃这些食物。
The matter is, once it's offered to ghosts, they spoil a lot quicker than is offered to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Try experiment, you see, they spoil very, very
供养给鬼魂的食物会比供养给佛和菩萨食物坏得更加快。
For some reason, the monks and nuns feel, especially the one who are experienced, have a lot of Dharma ages, very senior, seated.
所以说有些出家人，特别是有经验。
Okay. When you offer, you do an experiment, you offer to the Buddha, same thing to the offer to the ghost. The food that's offered to the ghost tastes loses a lot of flavors, and
你可以做一个对比，一边是供养给鬼魂的，一边是供养给佛的食物。供养给鬼魂的食物呢，它们的味道会差很多。当我在
If you give them
我的
food that's
越
offered
南
to the ghosts,
老师的那个庙里的时候，那些年长的和尚，如果把供养给鬼的食物给他们吃，他们会非常生气。
So they get very offended if you give it to them, and so it's quite often I notice that.
所以我注意到这是很常见的。
Avoid eating that type of food, okay, and that's okay. I mean, to each his own, because I feel that if they don't want to eat food that's offered to the ghost, then others will consume it. It's not a big deal. Okay, they're senior enough not to to eat it. That's fine.
师父说，我觉得这是可以接受的。如果他们不想吃的话，他们是那个年长的那个僧人，他们可以不吃。
Very simple.
这个很简单，师父说。
I feel that when you make an offering, offer things with your heart.
当你供养佛的时候，用你的心来供养。
Whatever your heart feels like, offer it to them.
不管你的心里面觉得有什么好的，就供养给佛。
Offer things of adoration. Okay, your heart is full of hate. Offer it with hate.
如果你的心里面有很多的敬仰，就用敬仰的心供养。如果你心有很多怨恨，你就用怨恨的心来供养。这个其实是能够表现出来的。如果别人用不好的心把食物供养给我，我能够尝出来。当别人用很虔诚的心供养的时候，我也能尝出来。
Emily comment: The ghosts would suck dry the fruits from our house, but it's weird. It's usually 1 out of 5 fruits per plate that spoils.
I really have a hard time hearing you or understanding you. It's 2 or 3 words per sentence that I is not clear.
Emily said the ghosts would suck dry the fruits in our house. But it's weird. It's usually 1 out of 5 fruits per plate that spoils.
Yeah, the ghosts eat differently.
师父说，有个问题说，鬼在他们的家的那个吃他们的那个水果，然后有一些会被5个里面有1个会坏掉。
So they suck the essence of the food. Yeah, that's true. It's correct. Okay. Buddhas, I don't know how Buddhas eat. Okay. So I don't know how it's explained to you. All right. So first of all, you eat. You offer with your heart, whatever it is. Okay? That's the base.
你用你的心来供养。另外呢
I feel that you should offer whatever you like to offer.
你还应该供养你，不管你想供养的什么东西，供养你想供养的东西。
What the Buddha would like. Yes, if you feel like, maybe I do more this extra thing, the Master would like it more, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas would like it more, the ghosts and spirits would like it more, my deceased father would like it more. Nothing wrong with that.
你觉得有怎么样？如果你觉得佛或者菩萨他们会更喜欢的话，就可以了。重要的是你用你的心来供养。
Your best dishes. You spend time cooking, preparing, kneading the dough.
你要花时间去做准备。
You can make pool noodles. Anyone have a craving for pool noodles? Anyone who's fasting?
所以说
pool noodles is a Chinese thing. And then
师父说那个手拉面。有没有人想馋手拉面的呀？就像中国这个要拉开这种。这是一个非常酷的一种食物。说，不管什么样，只要你是用种沉静的心来供养， 健康不健康都无所谓。
A Di Đà Phật. Rồi thầy nói rất là đúng là mình cúng những cái gì mình có tốt nhất. Mình nghèo thì cúng cái món ăn ngon nhất của cái người nghèo trong gia đình mình cái ngày đó. Giàu thì cúng theo giàu. Thì bằng chứng như thầy mới nói là cúng cái tốt nhất của mình. Thì ở đây con dám nói là con có bằng chứng. Là cái xá lợi của Ngài Sivali đó. Từ bên Thái Lan con biết cho đến bên Việt Nam mình đó. Thờ lâu đó thì nó lớn lên. Càng ngày nó càng lớn lên. Nhưng mà trong chùa mình có cái thằng A Lùn này nè. 17 tháng thôi. Mà nó leo ra cái nôi của nó cúng một lon nước dừa cho Ngài Sivali, lập tức nó có 5 ngôi con mà màu rất là đẹp. Một cái chai, cái lon nước dừa đâu có đáng gì đâu. Mà đối với đứa bé không biết cái tâm nó như thế nào, nó cúng lập tức là nó có 5 ngôi con. Bây giờ con đang giữ cái ngôi lớn nhất mà tốt nhất của nó.
Master, I agree that whatever you say that we
知道和尚的问题。
offer to the best we have, so the poor people
的
can
回答，他
offer
说
to
我
the
同
best
意
they have
我
as
们
a
师傅
poor
你说的，我
person,
们要
or the rich
供养我们能
person
够
can offer
承担的最好的食物，
for the
这样
best that
穷
the
人
rich person can have.
和富人都
So,
能
you
够
know,
供养他
we
他
all
们的东
know
西。
that Shivali Sharara from
我
Thailand
们
to
都知道那个
Vietnam
释瓦
where
利尊者的舍利，
worship the Sharara, and then eventually
无
the
论谁
Sharara
去
will grow bigger. But
那
at our
个
temple, particularly
礼
Along,
拜
when
那
he
个
was
释瓦利尊者的舍利，
17 months old, he
在我们庙里
offered
面，
a can of coconut to the Sharara, and then immediately that
阿龙
Sharara have
阿龙
5
17个月大
baby
的时候，
Sharara,
把一
very
个那个
beautiful. And then
一个那
he
个
make offering, and then
一罐那个
immediately
椰子
he
片
produce baby Sharara.
供养给佛，
then
马上
that
就
is the
长出了
proof
5个
that with
小
the
的舍
sincere
利，
mind, it will have a good result.
这就说明是我们要用心来供养，
Absolutely.
就会有很好的结果。
Offer the best you have. And that's
师傅说，
the rule of thumb.
是的。
That is, whatever you have that's good, that's pick the best one. Offer to Pujul.
选择你有的最好的给佛，不要把次好的给佛，那是一种不尊敬。这样你就失去了一个创造福报的机会。
All right. So don't offer spoiled food to people, please.
所以说，师父说，不要给不好的食物给其他人吃。
Plenty to eat, okay? More than they can eat. That's my rule of thumb. Don't say that, I give it to them and they don't eat, and therefore I leave. I have a lot of leftovers.
所以给一些给人，
That's a wrong kind of mindset.
不要给人吃东西，比他们能吃的更多的，多做一些让他们吃，不要觉得担心他们吃不完会有剩下的东西。师父说，如果你有剩下的食物的话，你就把它打包给别人带回家吃。
Even more eloquently, you say, "Would you like to bring him home to your husband? Bring him home to,
这样子更加的可以非常客气的说，把这些食物带给回家，带给你的丈夫吃，带给你的家人吃。
Because we give to people and people don't want it, and we can't throw it away. You should eat it
如果别
ourselves.
人
It's a matter of
不要的话，我们就留下来自己吃。
It's that simple. Don't be afflicted.
这很简单。
Then so much left over.
不要有觉得很烦恼，我们做了很多吃的，但是有剩下那么多。
We too, as a temple, must give our best as well.
我们作为一个寺庙，也要给予我们能够做到最好的。
We give you best, and then we, keep only good things to ourselves and give you only the bad stuff. Okay?
不能把最好留给自己。
Okay? And don't say you're greedy. Okay. Rule of thumb, please. In our temples, do not ever say that people are greedy for food.
不要说
That's important.
这是一个很
Please
重要
be greedy,
的
eat all you want,
规则，
enjoy yourself.
在我们寺庙里面
Okay? Do not
永远
judge
不要
people.
说
Do not
其他
look
人
down upon people
贪
who
心
eat a
要
lot or
吃
like to
贪
eat.
心食
There's
物。
nothing wrong with that. Why not? Because I feel very strongly about it. Okay? The meal for the Vietnamese is a very important time.
不
It's
能
sacred, if you will.
这个我
Okay?
对这点
In
来，
our
这点对我非
culture,
常重
you
要，
know, when
因
people
为
eat, you don't disturb
像
them. You let them enjoy the food.
食物对于越南人来说，比如说是非常重要的。
And so,
别人吃的时候，你
do
不能够
I don't like it when I hear people saying, she eats too much, or he's too greedy.
不能够打扰他们，
He only
让
wants
他
a
们
good food.
享受他们的
Whatever
食
you
物
want a good food, like,
不要
universal
不要
way
说
people
你吃的
decide,
太多
give
了
them a。good food. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? You remember there's a sequence, there's an order. So if someone wants a good food, then okay, give them the good food, and what is left, you offer the next person.
如果
That's how it works. Don't discriminate. And in particular, encourage people.
有人要吃的时候，就给他们
well
把
and
最好的东
enjoy
西给他们，
themselves.
然后如果没有的话呢，剩下的第二个人就给剩下食物。
Do you know that for us, monks and nuns, this is one of the last few joys we have left in our lives.
对于我们出家人来说，这个吃东西是一个我们剩下的生活里面的一个乐趣。
And if we even have to abstain from eating good food, oh my God,
如果我们要把这
that's too
个
much.
吃好食物的这个
Have
乐
a
趣也给
heart.
放弃了，
You
那
know,
就
we
太
work
过
so
分了
hard。every day, and we struggle,
每天
and
都
we suffer, and get up at
非常
3 or
努力地
4 in the
工作，
morning, and then to
非常
cultivate
忍受很
and
多
grind
痛
our
苦。
teeth and
早上3、4点就起床，
endure master's torture and
然后忍
abuses.
受食
And then
物
when
的
it comes
折
mealtime,
磨。
you can't even enjoy the food. And what is
然后到
why
吃
are you
饭的时
here?
候，
There's
我
no
们
joy in life.
我们如果还不
I'm
能
very
享受
adamant. I
食物
feel
的话，
very
那就生活
strongly
里面
about
太没有乐
this.
趣了。
I feel that when you cultivate, let me stress for you, when you cultivate each day, you need to find joy in
我
your
认为
day.
当
Don't
你
wait
休
till
息的时候，
tomorrow.
每天都需要找到
Each day
一些
you
乐
must
趣，
feel joy.
每天都需要感到快乐，都需要感到有乐趣。
If during the day and you work, you cultivate, you say, I'm above joy, I'm above eating, I'm
我在
above greed for
每天
food,
休息
greed for whatever, okay?
然后说我不在乎
Then
乐趣
you， are lying to yourself.
我不需要乐
And that's
趣，
not cultivation to me.
这是
Okay?
你
To
在对
me,
自己撒谎。
the meter way is
对我来说，这
that
不
you
是一种，
suffer, and then you must also
对我来
have
说，
a
这不是
joy
修行。
during the day as well.
我们要走
That's
中
will
道，
balance things out.
中
Otherwise,
道就是说
you
你
become so rigid, so stiff, so dry,
你受
and so
你受苦，然后但是也要有乐
hard in
趣。
your heart. Okay, that you don't feel people's suffering anymore.
否则你心就会变得非常的
That to me
坚
is not
硬，
cultivation. Mahayana is a
都
better
感受
way.
不到其他
This
人
is
的
Hinayana where
那
you
个痛苦。
sacrifice
对我来说，
and
这不是
you
大
deny
乘佛
yourself
教。
all the pleasures of life because you want to become enlightened, okay, and open your wisdom. Mahayana, we have a different pathway to open your wisdom a lot faster by not practicing self-denial.
对于我们来说，有一种开悟，
That's
更快的
called
开悟方法
middle way.
是不要自己的
Is
拒
that
绝
clear?
自己，
Okay?
自己的
I
欺
was
骗自己，
never
这是一种中道。
impressed when it was was at temples where they like I'm above, greed for food. I never bought into it. All the monks
在他
and
们
nuns
庙
I
里
know,
面，
they love to eat.
他们有些人出家人有这种态度，
Look
就是说
forward to
我
it.
是不在乎食物的，我是不会
Except for
被
Master
食
Chenhua.
吸引的。
You see,
我
that's
从来
another
师傅说，
flaw
我
of
从来
his.
不
If I need to criticize him, you're not
不
real, man.
同
I
意
mean,
这种
Master.
这种态度。
Okay? That's a problem I have with that.
我对这个
Yes,
是
he
有
sets a standard, says, I'm the
有
master,
问题有看
therefore
法。
I'm above, the pleasure of food and so forth. That's too much for us.
他们这种
Okay?
态度就是
It's
说
like
我
he's so high up there in pedestal.
对食物的
And
这
it's
种
so
高高在上，
difficult
好
for
像
us to
我不在
reach.
乎食物的美味和享受，这样是对我
And
们一般
because
人
of
来说
that,
太高高在上。
people who saw him like that, they forced themselves and pretended to try to be like him, be above, enjoying eating. That's very damaging to me.
这种
I
是
would
非常
rather you enjoy the food.
非常
I'd rather you
不好
enjoy
的
eating. Yeah, I'd rather
倾
you
向。
enjoy socializing with others.
我
I
更
was
加希望能
shocked
够
when I saw the video this afternoon
享受吃
of
饭，
people
享受
doing the
和别
ginger
人
party,
交往。
and they're laughing and they look so
就
happy.
像
I
我
was
看
so
那个
disgusted.
他们那个
This
开
is a
那个
chanchi. You're supposed to suffer.
那个姜的
No,
那
enjoy
个
yourself.
聚会的时候，他们
You
都
know
很
what I
高兴
mean?
啊，笑啊。
It's not right.
师傅说开玩笑说，我看这个这像是在
Okay.
打禅期吗？
That's the only the exception I feel very strongly about is food, because again I stress to you, my monks and nuns, they work so hard and they
师傅在
complain
讲
to me
说，
constantly. They say, Master, it's too much work. I can't keep up with you, and your
我再
demands
次
are
强调
grow
我的
bigger and bigger. My backlog gets
出家人他
worse
们
every day. It doesn't
工
get
作
me
非常非
better.
常努力。
Okay, every day is like that. So the only thing that they can really look forward to is to eat.
他们唯一的期待的一些事情
That
就
they
是
can truly enjoy. No one would touch them
吃饭。
except when Sin Tong tells them you're wasting food.
所以说，这个我们不应该
Sacred. You don't touch people. You serve people good food.
不应该
Whatever they
打扰他们
want, like Universal
享
Worthy
受他们的食物。
Bodhisattva, you want sweet, I give you sweet. You want sweeter, I give you chocolate. Okay? And that's the Bodhisattva way. And that is called the middle way again.
师傅说这
Okay?
这是一种
We're not like them. They're
菩
pure.
萨
We're
道，
not
这是
pure.
中道。
The hell with purity. Purity, as the way they practice, is Hinayana.
师傅说
Too slow.
不要
It
不要
involves
那种所谓的
repression.
那
It
种纯
involves
净，
denial.
这种纯净是一种小圣的。
That's not necessary. Okay? Yeah. So, enjoy the food.
所以说，享
Nothing wrong
受
with
食
that.
物吧。
If you happen to have ginger party, okay, enjoy a ginger party. Don't pretend I'm cultivating. I'm doing a chanchi. I'm not supposed to
如果
have
你要
fun.
享受那个
What about
那
you?
个姜的聚会，你就
Humanity.
享受，不要这
What
样苦
about
着脸
others
说
around you? They're
我在打
smiling,
禅
they're
期啊，
happy. And you say, no, we're cultivating. Don't look
我
so
在修
happy.
行啊。不要
You're so
说
selfish. You're so self-centered. You only think about yourself. Me, 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 me.
不要别人那个很开心的时候，你
It's so
来扫
sad.
兴，
I'm
这是一种
cultivating.
这种非常个人中心
Why do you
的
look
说
so
法。
happy?
说我在修行啊，
Okay? Have some humanity. Let people enjoy themselves and share their joy. That's cultivation. That's our style of cultivation. There's plenty of time for you to become
其他人
enlightened. Trust me.
让其他人能够享受他们食物，这也是一种修行，这是我们修行的方式。
Okay, and that's I happen to disagree with my master's style of training. He sets the standards so high.
我师父的这个训练的方法，训练弟子方法，他把这个标准太高了。
It's a wonderful state, wonderful level where you're above
这是一种非常美、非常了不起的状态，
desire for good food, desire for joy and so forth. And of course, because he has different kinds of joys, okay? He's not that stupid. He's doing it because the joy comes from somewhere else. I know that. However, it's not for you. So it sets the wrong examples for you. To me, if I were him, and this is not a criticism, take it however you want. If I were him, I enjoy food.
这并不是一种批评。
It's much harder when you don't care for flavor and yet you force yourself to enjoy flavors in order to bring joy into other people's lives. That's called sacrifices.
因为食物而开心的时候，你还是因为表现的因为食物而开心，这其实是很难的。其实是这样，因为这样你可以让其他人的那个以这种快乐，这是其实是一种牺牲，这是中道，这就叫中道。
Because we sacrifice ourselves. The kimchi is so good, the beef stroganoff is so good. How can you know? How can we pretend? Yes, Catholic.
Who makes the kimchi here? Because it's actually very good.
What makes it so good?
No, who makes the kimchi?
天主教主丹尼尔评论说，那个韩国泡菜非常美味。
Okay, so you see, my style is slightly different from my master's. My master's pure,
所以你也可以看到我的风格和我的师父不一样，宣化上人不一样。我可以理解为什么宣化上人要这样做。 我也理解这是一种非常了不起的事情。告诉世人，对，修行的标准是这样的。但是呢
Okay, now we see that. I hoped that in the future, the monks and nuns don't do that anymore.
但是我希望将来出家人不再这样做。
It's okay for monks and nuns to get fat.
不再这样做。出家人，师父开玩笑说，出家人变胖其实可以的，可以接受的。
Yes, 8.
Daniel Wisniewski asks, "Is Catholic Daniel Big Belly Buddha?"
这个问题说
，Is Catholic Daniel Big Belly Buddha？
网络评论开玩笑说，那个天主教丹尼尔是不是
Big belly
大肚子佛
？I have a big belly, but not that.
丹尼尔说，我有一个大肚子，但我不是佛。
Okay. Any other questions for Big Belly Daniel? All right. Don't say you are greedy. So please don't say that. Accuse people of being greedy and you eat too much. If you want to eat more. You want some more? Go for it.
不要
Okay.
指控其他
That's the
人
middle way. Don't tell people you're eating too much. What with the masters don't have food to eat. If you eat too much, next time cook some more. Or eat too much, the master has nothing to eat. Then go to the freezer, get some more food to the master to eat. The master does not need to eat good food.
别人吃太多的话，然后没有食物给师傅吃，就去懂事里拿一些旧的食物给师傅吃，师傅是不需要吃美味的食物。
Okay. And you see, the master said this himself. He said, University of Worthy Bodhisattva, he carries stuff around, so that extra stuff around, so that he can make the food more tasty for others. You see that? That's the point here. It's not the bottles. It's not the 5 flavors. What are the 5 flavors? The Chinese, sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and I keep forgetting the darn 5th one. Spicy. Thank you. Okay? So what are the 5 flavors? For Chinese cooking, they 调和, they
师傅说这个中国这个人这个5味调和
distinguishes Chinese cooking. The Chinese cooks, that's how the skills are involved in
就是说，中国
manipulating 5 flavors.
厨子的
Universal Worthy.
技法在于能够把这些5味给调和的非常好。
He carries those 5 things around, 5 flavors around to give to people,
师傅说，普贤菩萨把这种味道带在身上，
helps make their food more tasty to them.
给人让他们的食物更加美味。
You see that? If he does that, then I submit to you and to Master Xinhua
师傅说：“你看见没有？如果普贤菩萨这么做，
need to do things in our own way because we can't carry those 5 things. Okay? And we should do things to encourage people to enjoy the food by
鼓励
eating
大家能够
ourselves.
更加的享受他们的食物。”
Agree or disagree? Malcolm.
师傅说：“你们同意吗 ？”Malcolm 的有个
It's a time for purity. It's a time for being a human.
师傅说
It's a time to help bring joy to people's lives. That's called
有的时候要
kindness.
有的时候要
kindness over purity.
过一种很纯洁，有的时候要让大家享受他们的那个食物，这是中道。这是一种慈悲。我会任何时候我都认为慈悲比那个纯洁更重要。
Yes,
Brady said, Masters, I think expecting and craving ultimately the best food is an attachment.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you
有人说这个
I want to practice kindness and compassion first.
期待最好的食物是一种执着，是不是说我同意？
Leave it to the Hinayana and Hinayana Mahayana people. We're not pure.
是不是说那个纯净的生活，这个让那个给小圣的人，我们不是小圣，我们是大圣。
Is a rather slow way of getting to the sagely grounds.
师父说，纯净是一种很慢的达到圣者境界的方法。
Bring some Krispy Kreme donuts to the temple next time.
有人说我可以带一些甜甜圈到庙里来吗？
Tomorrow, if I get off work at the
师
same
父说
time.
什么时候？
What time you get off work?
他说，明天早上。
This guy is torturing me.
师父说啊，这个人正在折磨我。
When I get off work. You're doing it on purpose. He just ate.
Master San Jose Daniel asked, off-topic question, is it okay to offer incense and water to Buddha 3 times a day, even like right now, that in its nighttime?
Sure.
有一个问题是
Offer
说
as often you like. As
可以供
many
香和
times,
佛
as much as you want.
那个1天
Buddha
3次
loves
供
it
他，
when you make offerings to him.
尽管是晚上也可以供他吗？师父说没有关系，
Because you think of Buddha, not because Buddha is greedy for your stuff. He says, if he makes offerings to me, that means he's thinking of me. Oh, I'm so honored. Of all the busy things and his busy life he has, family and children and so forth. And she thinks of me. Oh my, how sweet.
你佛如果你供养给佛，佛会很高兴。他说
Buddha likes it
你这
too,
么
I
忙，
I'm
有
no
这么
Buddha,
多
that's
那
why I'm
个
just
事
guessing.
情，有家庭
But I love it.
但是你还想到了我，我会很高兴。
Anything else? Okay, so you see, this is a teaching in this lesson here. He is practicing kindness.
是不是说这个教导的关键是说，
He's a great bodhisattva. He showed up in our world and says, this is what I do.
要那个，要行那个
Pepper,
kindness。
sour, all with him, you see, mealtime. One likes his sugar, vinegar, and bitter. Okay, bitter melon, you know. Complain the cook was not good. Okay. It was difficult for him to satisfy living beings' wishes. Doesn't matter. Don't worry that you must satisfy living beings' wishes. Doesn't matter. No one, no matter what you do, they're still not happy. So it's irrelevant. It's not even an issue. Because people are greedy, people are unhappy for all the wrong reasons in the world. It's okay too.
开始说了，你
All we
怎么
worry
样？
about, who cares
大家还
about
是会
whether they're unhappy or they're happy?
不
We
高
worry
兴。
about ourselves.
所以说，师傅说你其实不用管这个，无论你怎么做，这个世人还是会不高兴的。关键是你自己的心，你自己的是出于一颗好的
They
心。
don't need to appreciate you. Just be kind. One of the primary objectives in giving, in practicing giving, is kindness.
重要的是要 be kind。
In your heart,
你在那个
you want to give out of kindness, not
你在
because
布施的时
you
候，
want it to be
最重要
successful.
的是要
Doesn't matter they're unhappy. Who gives a
要一
darn
个那
about
个
they're happy or not? Just be kind.
有益的心。
Who gives a
他
darn they
们是不
deserve it
是
or not? Just be kind.
接受的人是不是高兴还是不高兴，其实不重要，关键是你要有一颗kind 的、善
Can
良
you
的心、
tell the difference?
仁慈的心。
Can you see a difference in our approach, our middle way?
前面师傅说的那个着重的是 kindness， 其实就是慈
Master Shenhua is
心
a Chinese
的。
style. I respect it, I revere it, but I feel that
师傅说我很尊敬这个中
it's
国
not the middle way.
这种方式，但是
But
我
I
认为
want
这
you
并
to
不是
understand.
中道。我希望能够
The
你能够
middle
理
way
解。
to me. Now
对于
he
我
set
说
the
中道。
standards for us to know that you can be pure and rise above the greed for food and desire for food. It's possible. Look at him. Now you've seen it. Then the future generations should eat more and become fat. That's a middle way. Agree or disagree?
师傅说那个现在对我说，现在我们已经知道那个宣化上人已经设立了这个标准，就是我们可以超脱于食物的美味。那现在我们现在就应该让鼓励人们吃更多，让大家能够享受食物。对我说这是中道。
And reject from our association, huh? I'm their reject. That's why I'm getting back. How dare you reject me? I will never forgive you.
不开玩笑说他被赶出来。
Are difficult to satisfy is irrelevant. Even if they're so impossible to satisfy them, we still do our best.
就是看这个原文说，这个行菩萨道的人，就是他们不容易满足。说师父说，这个是没关系不重要。他们别人是不是满足不重要，这关键是在你自己。
Difficult to practice, okay? Disagree. I don't give a darn it's difficult or not. Can liberate make this person? Oh, now we're new topic. Questions or comments? You see, that's the middle way. I revere him. I worship him. He's the best monk I've ever seen.
师父说这是中道。我敬仰宣化上人，只是这是最好的宣化上人，是我认识我见过的最好的人。这样的人他并不经常来到世间。
He's he. I worry about you. Okay, my hope.
但是我担心的是你们。
Our future generation. I used to make fun of the Chinese. Okay, but it's not. It's irrelevant. Whether you Chinese, you're Taiwanese, or
师父说我经常给开中国人的玩笑，但是其实这并不是不关系，不在于你是中国人还是台湾人还是韩国人。我更加关心的是21世纪的人。我们要根据我们的条件，让我们能够很快的达到那个结果。是不是说宣化上人带的这个传统是几百几千年都的传统？但是呢，那个他们那个时候不需要担心气候变化、电车和那个新冠病毒。所以我们需要根据我们的时代来调整，来那个更加适应我们的时代。
You are not greedy for food? You raise your hand. If you're greedy for food, enjoy it.
师父说：“你们有谁不贪食？如果你贪食的话，你就可以去享受食物。”师父说：“你
What do? You go back eat like hell, like a pig.
我保证你在我们的这个训练计划里， 你会超过对于食物的探求，因为比那个探求会超出那个探求。到那个时候的时候呢，你可以再去，像一个猪一样大吃。
Okay, continue, please. We have a little more time.
继续上上人的元神。
关于饮食的问题，一定要一天比一天做得更好。从来。
So regarding to the food issue, we must.
关于饮食这个问题，一定要一天比一天做得更好。
这个国法做的也不错，他都吃过很多次。但是那好中更要好。
Originally, 国法 did well.
这个国法做的呢还不错，我都吃过很多次啊。但是那好中要更好。
What? I don't get it. Continue.
做工的人呢，要给他们多一点东西吃。他们也都是很辛苦。
这个做工的人呢，要给他们多一点工钱，他们也都是很辛苦的。
读书的人，你要吃饱，不要把他们饿的连一点精神没有，你不能读书了。
读书的人也要吃饱了，不要把他们饿到这一点精神也没有了，就不能读书了。
做工的人饿了，一点精神没有，你不能做工了。这是很要紧。
做工的人饿了，一点精神没有了，也不能做工了。这是很要紧的。
大家聚在一起，所以互相帮助。做工的人帮助我们在这休息，灵修。
我们大家聚到一起，所以我们互相的帮助。那做工的人帮助我们在这修行。
也要帮助做工，互相来帮助，大家遇到一起，这是非常有用的。
我们修行的人也要帮助做工的，互相的来帮助，大家聚到一起，这是非常有缘的。
你也不要讨厌我，我也不要讨厌你。什么事情说了就算了，不要往好做。
你也不要讨厌我，我也不要讨厌你。什么事情呢？说了就算了，都要往好了做。
Okay. Okay. You want to say something, Korean princess?
네, 오늘 질문이 있습니다.
师父说韩国公主，你要说什么吗？
먼저 질문을 보내드렸는데, 그냥 어떻게 세란이 좀 어떻게 너무 졸라. 네.
Master, I have a question today. I already sent the question to Sarah, but I'm really sleepy right now, so she wants me to read the questions. Master, should I just summarize her question and let you know?
No. How long is the question?
It was long.
问题很长。
Longer than 10 minutes?
No, I think I could summarize quickly.
Okay, summarize quickly.
翻译的人要做一个简单的版本的总结。
She wants me to read the whole thing, but I think that's going to be maybe longer than 10 minutes. So I will summarize it and then.
他们说，如果把这个全文读出来要超过10分钟。
The more I talk about food, the more hungry I feel.
그럼 다음에
I'm not even fasting.
요점. 그럼
师傅说，
그게 나을 것 같아.
越说我越饿了，我还都没有在断食。我有一个问题关于帮助别人。师傅说，不会，你怎么可能呢？
There's two concern. The main reason is because I start to have affliction when I try to help others.
有两个问题，第一个主要是我一帮助别人就有烦恼，比如说我帮助别人，那个人做比我更好，那个人这样那个人都还不感谢我，那让我非常烦恼。第二点，我试图帮助别人。 比如说，我的妈妈或者婆婆，他们会做一些事情，然后我来帮助他们。当我帮助他们的时候，他们就打断我，然后做他们想要做的方法来做。我觉得这是在对我时间的一种浪费，对他们的时间一种浪费。这种情况下，我就很烦恼。所以，但是我很想帮助别人。 做那个有做功德的事情，我怎么样才能够做这个有功的事情，然后不被烦恼给影响？是不是说我们有足够的时间吗？是不是说那个心理医生，你帮助他吧，你是专业的，我不是。 你想一下时间的那个关系。有那个4号的4号评论。
She's changed a lot since she's been here.
No.
And she's been
有人说，朱密没有意识到她其实自己进步了很多，她现在非常的对人非常有帮助。
Mario is so good. She milks her patience. I can tell. You're improving. You're doing very well. I see you next week. Yes, 4. You're gonna chime in too, huh? No shame.
No. I also noticed that she actually works very hard in the kitchen and does other things. I think she's improving, so she's doing good to me. That's my observation.
另外有个人也评论说，朱密进步了很多，这是对大家一种鼓励。
제가 생각하는 포인트를 얘기를 하면 세란이 앞에 부분인데, 그러니까 저는 사람을 돕고 싶긴, 그러니까 결론은, 그러니까 제가 이 질문, 남을 돕는 거에 대해서 제가 어려움이 있다라는 질문을 드리는 의도는, 저보다 높은 사회 경제적 지위, SES를 가진 사람들과 높은 산매력을 가진 분들의 손해를 감수하는 덕분에 제가 이곳에 있고 제가 이곳에 있을 수 있는 것임을 알고 있고 감사한 마음이 들어서 저도 좀 돕고 싶고 기여하고 싶은데 또 덕을 쌓고 싶기도 하고, 그런데 지금의 제 주순에서는 사람들하고 접촉하고 제가 일하는 방식이나
Guess what? She's reading what you wrote. Yeah,
그런 것들이 좀 시간이 지연되면 좀 번뇌가 일어나서 도움을 받고자 질문을 드렸는데, 바쁘시면 다음에 해주셔도 되고 안 해주셔도 괜찮을 것 같아요.
Looking at my eye watch. That's a hint, not a joke. You want to translate? You're going to skip it. Your choice.
I think I have to translate for her, but I think I mentioned that
Koreans are always so polite, you know. We Americans, I think I skip it.
So the reason that I want to help others is because the reason I'm here is because of all
我
these
想帮助
people
别的原
who
因
are
是，
helping me, who has
我之所以来这里，是因为有很多
socioeconomic
人
status and then
来帮助
higher
我，
social status than me. These people helping me, that's why I'm able to be
他
here.
们很多
I
人
want to thank for
比
their
我的社
help
会地位
and
更
then
高，然后帮助我们，所以我才能
but
在这里。
however
我想
and do the
谢谢他
meritorious
们，
work, but however I have a difficult time because of those
但是
two
我有
reasons that I mentioned before.
我很困难，因为这前面我说到2点，我很做这点做到这点对我来说很难。师傅说，我今天没有足够时间来讨论这个。
Thank you.
Even Daniel, who has no spine whatsoever. Oh, he thinks about 1 more hour, I'll be free, free at last.
师傅说 ，Daniel 一直在想，再过1个小时，我就终于能够自由了。
Kind of affliction is a common issue. I used to be very attached to doing things efficiently, but if someone wants to interrupt the flow, I let them do it in their way.
有一个人说，我觉得这个问题非常常见。我以前曾经也想做事情很有效的，我也很执着于有效率的帮助别人。师傅说：“好吧，让我给他一个解药。我没有很多时间，没有时间来迂回的说。”师傅说：“我现在时间有限，我很不喜欢这个没有时间限制的这种情况。”
Unfocused. In Buddhism,
师父说，在佛教里，在大乘佛教里，有一个说法是说，同喜别人的功德，就说你帮助别人，别人比你更好，你是一种欢喜的态度，说我很高兴，你比我更好。师父说，而不是说嫉妒，嫉妒是种如果你能够同喜其他人的成就，这是一种这个开悟的这个能量。所以，如果你想开悟的话，你就要为别人的进步而感到高兴。否则的话，你就永远会是一个怯，那个嫉妒是一种怯的一种行为。是我在前面说过。所以，如果你还继续嫉妒的话，你永远是会做一个怯。所以说，你要能够从这里面超脱出来。如果你帮助人的时候，不要说一定要按照你的方式。如果帮助他们要用他们的方式，就让他们。这并不光是你才有这个问题。对于我来说，每天都有这个问题。这是为什么我要 就为什么我要通过吃饭来有一种那个愉悦啊？师父说：“我为什么这么饿？”
It happens. So when you help people, it's from the kindness of your heart.
师父说，如果当你帮助别人的时候，你是从自己的一种慈心出现的。如果你帮助的时候，你坚持别人要用你的方式来做，那你到底在帮助谁？你在帮助你自己，还是在帮助别人？如果帮助别人的时候，别人不管别人用你的方法还是他的方法，那这种时候上你是在帮助他们。如果你帮助别人的时候坚持要用你的方法，那你在帮助你自己。这不是真的在帮助。
People are ungrateful, losers. They're going to be losers whether you help them or not. But be happy that you have a chance to help. That's all.
人很多时候，
As soon as you offer the help, you're done.
你只要
Forget it.
你要为自己能够帮助别人而高兴。当你帮助别人的时候，你帮助完了你就忘记他。你不能说你要记住我帮过你，你要感恩，你要用我的方式，否则你就不再帮助他了。这是一种非常的小气的行为。如果说师父说，如果我是国王，我要打你的屁股。你这个小妾，你要做一个更好的人。你要从你的小里面超脱出来，不要总是我。如果我帮助你，你也不能比我更好。这个总是要按照我的方式，总是关于这个总是关心我。
I don't want to shock him and destroy his image of Korean concubines. I've seen them all, Korean concubines, Vietnamese concubines, French concubines, Japanese concubines. Shall I go further? African concubines. Got you. So racist. Okay, does it help? Do you understand how concubine? You know, I tell you this funny thing. I'm the only one who can abuse her. You know that? Because anyone else should have walked out of here, stormed out of here and said, the heck with you. I'm going back to my husband so that I can abuse him. So I had to be in the past. This is the only explanation. In the past, I had to be the emperor of her emperor.
我肯定是要是他的那个朱密的国王的国王，否则他肯定早就走掉了。
You remember now? Because
师父说，你记起来了吗？
Throw tantrum with your emperor. Well, I cut your head off. You dare do that to me?
师父说，你可能可以对那个国王发脾气，但是如果你对我这样， 我就把你的头给砍掉了。
Cut people's head off. I have the same habit as well. You go against my wishes, I cut your head off.
师父说，你记得宣化上人讲过这个砍头吗？我也有同样的习惯。
It's funny. This woman I abuse her constantly. She keeps on coming back.
师父说
Abuse me some more. Give me some more.
太好笑了，这个女人我不停的去那个，对她很严苛，然后她还是一直的回来说，对我再厉害，对我再凶一点，对我再凶一点。
Anyone else has some nice things to tell her, to say to her. Someone says she improved, you improved. It's remarkable. I say, no, you haven't improved, not enough. You still Korean concubine.
师父说你还是没有进步足够多。
Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
师父说你还是那个韩国的那个小妾。
Okay, we stop here tonight. Thank you all.
今天晚上就到这里。